The independence achieved by force of all cannot be failed, said Prime Minister. BNP MPs have rallied to demand medical treatment of BNP chairperson Khaleda Zia abroad. The High Court has directed to submit a complete list of all the rivers in the country. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to MyTV News. I'm Alavi Jahan. Within the newsroom today, you're watching headlines. Now the details. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina said she did not want to see any impediment towards Bangladesh's advancement, calling upon all to march the country forward by maintaining the ability it has achieved to keep pace with the international standard. She was addressing virtually a reception accorded to the Gallantry Award-winning freedom fighters of the armed forces and the AS, marking the AFD 2021. The Prime Minister also presented peacetime awards to the selected members of the armed forces for their outstanding contribution to the respective fields. During 2020-21, Sheikh Hasina, also in charge of the Defence Ministry, said that the independence achieved by force of all people and blood of hundreds of thousands of martyrs cannot be failed, adding, "We cannot even let it happen." President Abdul Hamid today paid rich tributes to the martyred members of Bangladesh Armed Forces on the occasion of the Armed Forces Day 2021. The head of the state paid the homage by placing a wreath at the Shikha Anirban in Dhaka cantonment this morning. The President, also the Supreme Commander of Armed Forces, placed the wreath at the altar of Shikha Anirban at 8 a.m. After laying the wreath, he stood in solemn silence for a while to show profound respect to the memories of the martyrs. During 1971 celebration war, the Prime Minister paid the homage by placing a wreath at the Shikha Anirban in Dhaka cantonment this morning. After laying the wreath, she stood in solemn silence for some time to show profound respect to the memories of the armed forces martyrs who made supreme sacrifices during the War of Liberation. BNP MPs have rallied to demand medical treatment of BNP chairperson Khaleda Zia abroad. They organized a human chain at Manik May Avenue in front of the South Plaza of the Parliament building at 11 a.m. Commenting that it is not possible for Khaleda Zia to undergo liver treatment in the country. They also want to resign from the Parliament at once. The BNP MPs alleged that the Army League government was politicizing the treatment of Begum Khaleda Zia. They also commented that the government was reckless in bringing the doctor from abroad to treat Begum Zia. The lawmakers demanded that the government should immediately allow the treatment of Begum Zia's liver hemorrhage in the country. CID has arrested 5 people in connection with the murder of Mehdi Hassan Tuhin, a salesman of a mobile phone showroom in Gazipur. Mobile phones and easy bikes used in the murder were recovered. Speaking at a press conference at the CID's media center at noon, CID Special Superintendent of Police Mukta Dhar said the gang has been targeting pedestrians since evening and snatching valuables and mobile phones. The killings took place because the robbers did not give the victims a mobile phone. During preliminary interrogation, they pleaded guilty to murder. The High Court has directed to submit a complete list of all the rivers in the country. At the same time, it has been asked to submit the plan to liberate the rivers across the country. The High Court also expressed anger over the government's failure to realize the river. Justice Mujibur Rahman Mia and Justice Kamrul Hossain Molla passed the order. This report must be submitted within 6 months. The court asked the BIWTA and the River Protection Commission to report on the matter. Husband killed his wife in Tanga's Ghatal last night. The killer Aminul informed the police about the incident after he strangled his wife Minara Begum. Police later reached the spot, recovered Minara's body and arrested her husband Aminul. The murder was due to a family quarrel. Police said Ghatal police officer in charge Azharul Islam Shorkar said that after killing his wife around 9 p.m. on Saturday, Aminul Islam himself called the police station and informed them about the matter and asked them to arrest him. Police later rushed to the spot and arrested him. We are about to the end. The headlines once again. The independence achieved by efforts of all cannot be failed, said Prime Minister. BNP MPs have rallied to demand medical treatment of BNP chairperson Khalida Zia abroad. The High Court has directed to submit a complete list of all the rivers in the country. "29 died and dozens have been missing in Andhra Pradesh after days of heavy rains and flood." Bangladesh will face Pakistan in the third T20 tomorrow. Thanks for being with us. To join with MyTV News online, visit /MyTV News, and to watch all our programs, visit /MyTV Bangla and Facebook /MyTV Bangla. Our next bulletin will telecast in Bangla at 7:30 p.m. Till then, stay connected, stay safe. Allah Hafiz.